Welcome to another Bloat-Free Summer training. This is part of our Bloat-Free Summer series that we're putting on all month, teaching you guys the tips, tricks, and hacks that you need to get rid of bloat. We're gonna give it just a minute here, let people come on in and join, and then we're gonna get into it. I hope you guys are having such an amazing, Tuesday? All right, you guys are joining me. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I always love hearing where people are coming in from. I'm over in Gilbert, Arizona, right outside of Phoenix. It's super hot, triple digits over here already. So I hope you all have some nicer weather wherever you are. Fountain Hills, Arizona. I love it. So you're a fellow Arizonan. You get the heat. All right, guys, it is 4:01. So we are going to get into why you guys are all here today. So today's training is all on supplements for a bloat-free summer. So if you guys have joined me for the previous trainings in this bloat-free summer series, they were very focused on nutrition, which is super, super important. We have to set that foundation for a healthy gut with our nutrition and our lifestyle. But supplements are also a really imperative part to include into your wellness routine, because if you've had gut issues for a long time, if bloating has been an issue for you for a long time, then you need a little bit of additional support to start healing your gut and get rid of bloating for good. So that's what we're going to be talking about in the training today. I'm going to be telling you guys the exact 4 supplements that I recommend specifically for bloat, and I'm going to tell you why as well. Got some people from Minnesota. I love it. Idaho, only 60 degrees today. Oh my gosh, Emily, I am so jealous. I'm actually going to New York tomorrow, so I'm going to run away to a little bit cooler weather, get out of this heat. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and we're gonna get into it. And as always, this presentation will also be emailed at the end of the day today, so you guys can always go back and rewatch it. And if you guys have any questions that come up, you know I love to keep things super casual, so go ahead, put them into the chat, and if you have any thoughts or comments or questions that come up, we'll talk about them right here. All right, let's get into it. So like I said, today's training is all on supplements, which is always a big question that I get. So I wanted to dedicate a full training just to supplements, kind of clear up some of the confusion, give you guys the exact direction and some clarification on what you should focus on as far as supplements and being bloat-free. So in today's training, it's not going to be quite as long as the other ones. So we're going to be talking a bit about common causes to bloating, because that does matter when we're talking about which supplements would be best for you. It's important to know what your unique cause to bloating is, because the truth is a lot of things can cause bloat. We're going to talk about some of those things today, so you can kind of see which ones resonate with you. We're going to talk about how to get rid of these common causes to bloat. And then we're going to be talking about the supplements that you need to get rid of bloat. So as a quick reminder, this is our calendar for the Bloat-Free Summer Series. Of course, we're right here, middle of the month, talking about supplements. And the next 2 trainings, we're going to be focusing on some specific nutrients that you need to support your overall health and wellness, especially your gut. So as you can see right here, magnesium is one of them. We're going to be teaching you guys how to feel better, sleep better, poop better, and it's going to be really great. So those trainings will not be on Zoom. So they're going to be a little bit different than the format that we've had so far. The last 2 trainings are going to be, one is going to be on Instagram Live. That'll be next, Tuesday? Next Tuesday, the 24th. And then next Wednesday, the 25th, it'll be on Facebook Live, which is in our private Facebook group. So you'll see some emails go out about that. Be sure to join our private Facebook group so you can attend it live. All right, and we wanted to give you guys special gifts for being here today. This is only giving out to you guys who have joined us for this training, who have signed up to tune into this training. We want to give you guys a discount code on these supplements that I'm going to talk about today. So if you guys use discount code BFS, you'll save 10%. So that's for Bloat-Free Summer, just for you guys here. And of course, these are all going to be from Gut Personal. So we'll talk about kind of where you can find these supplements, but For those of you who aren't familiar with Gut Personal, that is our personalized gut healing supplement line. You can just go to gutpersonal.com. I'll put that in the chat for you guys. Use this discount code and you'll save 10%. So let me just drop this in. Most of you are likely already familiar with Gut Personal. Maybe that's how you found this training today. And then our other gift that we wanted to extend to you guys is when you spend $150 on your personalized gut health supplements, we're actually giving you guys special access to a bloat-free course that we normally sell for $444. We're going to give it to you guys for free. It's a little promotion that we're doing through the weekend. So it does expire on Sunday, but when you spend $150 or more with Gut Personal, we're going to give you free access to this bloat-free course. It's a 3-part bloat course all on the nutrition hacks to get rid of bloat. So we really focus on what to be eating, what not to be eating, and then how to eat to get rid of bloat. Each training's about 45 minutes. There's 3 trainings in that. And like I said, normally it's $444. We just sell it, but we will be including it to you guys for free if you spend $150 before Sunday. So little thing to keep in mind. And I'll help you throughout this training finding which supplements would be best for you. So I wanted to take a quick hot second to introduce myself in case some of you are like, who is this girl talking at us right now? So my name is Jillian. For those of you who don't know me, I know my name on here says Bridget. Bridget is the founder and CEO of Gut Personal, and then I am the lead dietitian for Gut Personal. So my name's Jillian. I am a functional medicine registered dietitian, and I specialize in gut health. So what I mean when I say functional medicine registered dietitian is really my aim is to identify the root cause to what's causing your symptoms, to address that and get you feeling better so much quicker. So I'm really taking it beyond just, giving you little band-aids to cover up some symptoms for my clients. And I'm really digging into their gut health, doing a lot of lab testing, figuring out what's causing the gut issues in the first place. Like I said, I'm Arizona based. I am the lead dietitian for both of our companies. We have the Gut Fix, which is where I see clients privately for their gut struggles. We do a lot of lab testing over there. And then Gut Personal, which is our supplement company, personalized gut healing supplements. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And truly, my mission is to help women heal their gut issues so that they can just rediscover what it feels like to feel truly amazing and live a truly confident, energy-filled life. I struggled with gut issues for a long time. Bloating was such a painful issue for me, and it really took a toll physically, mentally, emotionally, how I showed up in the world. So I know how taxing it can really be. So I'm really passionate about helping you discover that you can get rid of bloat and you can feel really, really good this summer. And I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to do that today. So maybe this is you. Maybe you feel like you've tried for years to figure out bloat, but you just cannot figure out any patterns, right? I'm sure many can relate. You eat one thing and you feel fine. You eat that same thing the next day and you blow up like a balloon and you're like, what? I cannot find any patterns. Or maybe you feel like bloating makes you feel very isolated, alone, like people don't really get it. Maybe it makes you feel insecure or defeated, and it just really takes a hit at your confidence. I can really speak to all this because I have been there. Or maybe you feel lost because you just don't know what or how to eat to nourish your body, and you're just kind of confused. There's a lot of conflicting information out there. And if this is you, you are in the right place. I'm so happy that you're here and that we're able to connect, because this is what I'm out here to do, is to help eliminate these struggles for you. So quick background on what Gut Personal is so that you guys know a little bit what I'm talking about here. So like I said, Gut Personal is our gut healing supplement line. And we really are bringing the scientific backing and personalization into the supplement space. So our huge mission over here is personalization. No two bodies are the same. No two guts are the same. Whatever's causing your bloat could be totally different than what's causing your friend's bloat. So they need to be addressed in different ways. And that's where a lot of people fall short when they try to fix their gut on their own, and they're trying to, do their own research on Google or using recommendations from friends or Instagram. It can feel like you're just never getting success. And that's because it's not personalized to you. And we have to bring personalization into healing your gut. And that's really where you find success. So that's what we are doing over at the Gut Fix, which is where we see clients one-on-one. We wanted to be able to expand and help more people who weren't really wanting the one-on-one support, but they still wanted to be set up with the tools to start healing their gut. So that's how Gut Personal was born. So we use personalized quizzes and consultations so you can actually get on the phone with me and we'll talk through your symptoms and I can recommend what you should start with. And we guarantee that you choose the right products for whichever phase of gut healing you're in. So that's kind of the overview of Gut Personal. And we're going to be talking about my 4 specific products that we have for bloating. All right. So without further ado, let's get into the good stuff. We're going to start with the Miracle Worker. So we didn't name it the Miracle Worker for no reason. It truly is a miracle worker. And if you follow us on Instagram, on our Gut Personal Instagram, you'll see us reposting people who share about this product all the time. It is by far our most popular bestseller, and it truly is a miracle worker. So the reason I love it for bloat is it's a very absorbable form of magnesium. Magnesium is very helpful for relieving constipation and for regulating your bowel movements. So you need to be having normal, healthy bowel movements to not be constipated and to not be bloated. So like I said, it's a super absorbable form of magnesium. There's a lot of different forms of magnesium out there. If you've ever gone to like a grocery store, or maybe you're looking at Amazon for different supplements, and you might find something for magnesium, and there's a lot of different kinds. There's like a magnesium citrate, there's magnesium malate. So there's a bunch of different kinds. It can kind of feel confusing. The form that we use is called magnesium glycinate, and it's super absorbable. And it's my all-time favorite product. I take it twice per day. And its true mission is to help you sleep better. Magnesium is really calming for the nervous system. So it can be a great like stress release. It's great to take before bed because it can help you sleep better. Like I said, it helps you poop better because it regulates your bowel movements. So if you're having kind of wacky bowel movements, this is a great one to start implementing. And it helps you feel better because it helps with that gut-brain connection. So it can really help with your mental well-being, just how you feel about yourself, your mood. That's why it's just such a great product. So of course, if you ever want like recommendations or some advice on how to take it, please reach out to me. You can just shoot me a DM, let me know here in the chat. I typically recommend 2 to 4 of the capsules. So we have it in capsules or powder. So you can take 2 to 4 capsules or a scoop of the powder. The powder, guys, tastes so, so good. It's like a very light strawberry flavor and it's incredible. If anyone has ever had it, you know what I'm talking about. It's great. So that's the first one that I recommend for bloat. The next one I recommend for bloat is the mover. So this one is definitely for you if you struggle with constipation. If you're not going to the bathroom every single day, so even if you're going to the bathroom like every other day or every maybe 2 to 3 days, you're constipated. We've got to make sure we're going every single day. And oftentimes this is a big root cause to bloating that I see is constipation. Because think about it, if you have waste sitting in your gut, that's going to make you feel more distended and more bloated. So this is one that helps with motility. It's not a laxative. It's not Miralax. The only 2 ingredients in this product is ginger and artichoke. So it's very, very natural and gentle. And what it does is it just kind of stimulates your gut to keep things moving along. So if you have things that are kind of plugged up in your gut, this ginger and artichoke kind of help move things along. So like I said, this is great for you if you feel bloated because you feel constipated, or maybe you are going to the bathroom every day, but you don't feel like you're completely emptying. Like, you know what I mean? If you struggled with that, I'm sure you can relate to just when you just know that you didn't fully get it all out, you likely didn't. So this would be a great product. Another way that I recommend taking this one is if you eat meals and shortly after meals, you feel really gassy or bloated or feeling like the meal is just kind of sitting like a rock in your stomach and just not really moving through, I would take this one before meals because like I said, remember, it kind of keeps things moving along. So taking it like 30 minutes before a meal kind of preps your body to be like, okay, food's coming in, let's keep things moving along. So if you're somebody who feels just like stuck up and like things don't move through very well, this can be great. So this is one that I recommend taking 1 to 2 of these at night so that you can have a good healthy bowel movement the next morning. Or like I said, you could take it like 30 minutes before a meal if after meals is typically when you feel the worst. So this is a great one. I literally will not travel without this because I don't know if anyone can relate, but you know, when you travel, you get a little bit of constipation on board. Like when you're away from your own bathroom, sometimes it's harder to go to the bathroom. This comes in great handy and I love it. Okay, got a few things in the chat. So I'm just going to check this real quick. All right, should it be taken at night or in the morning, the miracle worker? So really, it can be taken anytime that best fits your schedule. I typically like to recommend taking it at night because it can help with sleep. It's not going to make you feel sleepy, so you can take it in the morning. I typically recommend taking it in the morning for my clients who struggle with a lot of stress or anxiety throughout the day. Maybe they have a very demanding job and they get really stressed out and anxious. Then I'll typically recommend they take it in the morning because it can help release stress. But otherwise, I recommend taking it at night because you'll sleep like a baby. All right. And then Darla said, I was experiencing diarrhea when taking magnesium. Yeah, and it was recommended to me to stop. So I did, but I've always had soft stool. Would there be a reason for this? Yeah, so magnesium does pull water into the gut. It does depend on the type of magnesium that you were taking. So if you happen to know, let me know in the chat if you know the form of magnesium that you were taking. If it was magnesium citrate, maybe magnesium oxide. Those are some common ones that get recommended, and they can cause more diarrhea because they can pull water into the gut. And when you obviously pull water in, that's going to make your stools more loose and can cause more diarrhea. The magnesium that we use, it's magnesium glycinate. So this one doesn't pull in as much water, but it does kind of help to relax your intestines, which can help you go easier. So it definitely can help with you having regular, consistent bowel movements. It was magnesium glycinate, and then whatever the calm magnesium is. Okay, so calm magnesium is magnesium citrate, and then magnesium glycinate, what I would recommend is backing off on the dose. Maybe you just took too much, so maybe backing off, and then if you're continuing to have soft stool, go ahead and take a break from it. That's what I would say. And then maybe focus instead on doing a good targeted probiotic, which we're going to talk about here at the end. Because if you've always had loose stool, then you probably have some sort of bacterial imbalance going on, and you would actually benefit more from including a good targeted probiotic. So we're going to talk about that in like 3 slides here. All right. The next one we have is the Soother. So I love, love, love the Soother. This is one that I recommend if you feel bloated because you're feeling inflamed or puffy or like heavy in your body, or if you're feeling bloated after a vacation or like a fun, indulgent weekend where maybe you were having foods you don't normally eat or having more cocktails than you normally have. If your bloat's coming from that sort of thing, then this is what you want to get on board. So the Soother is really rich in ingredients like L-glutamine, which is very soothing and healing to the gut lining. So what can happen when we're on vacation or we're having some more cocktails than normal, it really breaks down our gut lining and can cause inflammation. And this can lead to you just, you know, that feeling when you just feel inflamed in your body, you just don't feel good, you feel off. This is what you want to take because it will go in and it will heal and soothe and nourish that gut lining. And then there's other really soothing ingredients in there. Like there's one called DGL, which is just very soothing, aloe, very soothing. So it just feels really good. So it's for you if you have a lot of like stomach aches, bloating, if you ever experience like burning, like heartburn or reflux, or if you're just feeling off, this is for you. So this is one that I just always have on hand anytime I'm just feeling a little off. This is a powder and it comes in chocolate or vanilla. I love them both. A little hack that I recommend, mixing the vanilla with the Miracle Worker powder. It is so good. It's like a vanilla strawberry gut healing little treat to have at the end of the night. I absolutely love it. Or I also like the chocolate and I'll do it like a hot chocolate out of it, or I love to add these into smoothies. So it really boosts the healing of leaky gut. So if you have ever heard of the term leaky gut, maybe that's new to you. It's basically when things that are not supposed to get out of the GI tract are able to escape. And once they escape your GI tract, it causes a lot of inflammation and just, it's not a good thing. So we want to heal up that leaky gut. So this really helps with it. And it helps to cool down the gut and nourish. So you just feel a lot better in your gut. So that is the third one that I recommend for bloating. And then the last one is what I was kind of talking about with Darla, a good targeted probiotic. And this is the one that I recommend if bloating is a thing for you. So if you have bloat from IBS, so if you've ever been told you have IBS, or you feel really bloated after eating meals, like lots of gas production, lots of like rumbly, tumbly stomach, you have bathroom issues, whether that be diarrhea, loose stools, or also can be constipation, this is for you. So if any of those things speak to you, you're going to want to get this on board. It's so, so helpful. It's a very targeted probiotic for helping these sort of symptoms and like IBS, or if you've ever been told that you have SIBO, small intestinal bacteria overgrowth, this is another great one that I always use for those cases. So why it's so helpful is it's going to help boost the good bacteria and it gets rid of the bad bacteria. So I absolutely love that because a lot of traditional probiotics, they can help boost the good bacteria, but when you also have a lot of bad bacteria, it can cause a party in your gut and you could feel even worse when you take a probiotic because it's just too much bacteria in there. So this is why I love the Healer Plus Pro, because it's going to boost the good, but then it also gets rid of the bad. So it just helps to restore that balance without throwing in too much bacteria at once. And then if you guys are familiar with some of our products, we actually have one called the Healer. So what we did, I am just so obsessed with this product. We took the Healer and we added spore-based probiotics. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1. And what the Healer does is it binds to toxins, binds to bad bacteria, and gets it out. So that's kind of how all this works. I absolutely love it. It's our brand, it's our newest probiotic. And so we're really excited about it. So it's going to help repair your gut because it has the Healer in it. And this is going to help prevent, those ongoing gut issues. It will really help to balance out the bacteria. So if you've been told you have IBS, you have a lot of bloat and gas, this is the one for you. I recommend taking 3 of these guys, like 3 in the evening time is what I recommend. And yeah, that's about it for that one. So let me know if you guys have any questions on the 4 supplements I recommend for bloat. I wanted to create this training because I do get this question a lot. People reaching out to me saying that they want to try Gut Personal. Their biggest symptom is bloat. Which ones should they go with? Because we do have a lot of incredible products, but these 4 specifically are my bloat-free supplements. These are what I recommend. So it's the Miracle Worker, the Mover, the Soother, the Healer Plus Pro. And you could benefit from all of these. Or if you know that your bloat is due to constipation, maybe going with the Mover, or you know that your bloat is the worst after coming off of a fun weekend, having some cocktails, the Soother is for you. Or if you know that like IBS, if you've been told you have IBS or you have SIBO or you have a lot of gas, this Healer Plus Pro is for you. All right, so if you're like, oh, Jillian, I don't really know what is my root cause to bloating? Like, I don't really know if it's constipation or if it's irregular bowel movements or if it's IBS. I don't really know. Totally fine. So that's why we have our quiz. So it's a totally free quiz. I'll go ahead and link it for you guys in the chat at the end here. So you can just click it. It's like 3 minutes. And basically it just brings you through different questions that Bridget and I put together. We're both functional medicine dietitians who have been seeing clients for a really long time. And so we know what kind of questions to ask to figure out what your root cause to symptoms are. So you can go through this quiz, answer the questions depending on your symptoms, and then it will tell you which supplements are best for you and your gut. So this quiz is super, super helpful. It'll be tailored to you. I'll link it for you guys in case any of you want to try it out. All right, got another question. I have the Healer, not the Healer Plus Pro. Would you still recommend 3 of those in the evening? Yes. Yeah, I would, especially if you have a lot of gut issues going on. The Healer Plus Pro does not have as much of the Healer as a scoop or as 4 capsules of the regular Healer. So you're not going to be getting a ton more of the Healer. It'll just be a little bit extra, but the Healer is truly incredible if you've had gut issues for a long time. So if you're already taking the Healer, if this was one that was already recommended to you, you likely have a bit of imbalance going on in your gut and you would benefit from a little bit extra of the Healer by adding the Healer Plus Pro. So great question. So yeah, I would still recommend 3 of those in the evening. All right. So again, guys, I wanted to remind you of the BFS discount code for you guys. So if you want to go pick up any of these, maybe you want to pick up all 4 of them, or you want to take the quiz and see which ones are going to be best for you, use this discount code when you check out because you'll save 10%. And then I just wanted to also let you guys know that you can sign up for subscription. I always like to tell people this because you'll save an additional 10% when you do this. The thing with gut health is it's something you have to stay consistent with. Unfortunately, it's not, take supplements for 1 month and then you're healed. I wish it were that easy. Not the case. Otherwise, nobody would have gut issues, right? You have to kind of stick with it for a few months. I recommend sticking with it for 3 months to really start noticing your gut healing. So for this reason, I would say go on subscription because if you know you're going to be on it for 3 months anyway, you might as well save an additional 10%. So you're going to save 20% on that if you sign up for subscription. Just a little tip in case you want to take advantage. And then as a reminder, we're going to send you our Bloat-Free course. So it's called Bloat-Free in 3. And remember, it's a 3-part training. They're 45 minutes. Very in-depth on the nutrition hacks to get rid of bloat, even more so than what we were covering earlier in this Bloat-Free series that we've been hosting. Remember when I was kind of talking about the meal plan? We go way more into what you need to be doing for your gut in order to get rid of bloat for nutrition specific. So it's really, really nice to be able to combine bloat-free nutrition with bloat-free supplements. And that's how you get such great success. So normally we sell this course for $444. We're going to send it to you guys for free, but it does expire Sunday. So you got the rest of the week, you got the weekends, and if you spend $150, we will send it over to you. So I think that is all I have for you guys. Thank you. You're welcome. You're so welcome. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to stop my share screen, but I'm going to get you guys the Gut Personal quiz link in case you want to pop over there and quickly take it and see which ones would be best for you. Or you guys can also book a call with me. So you'll see on the website that there's a spot that says, I think it's consultation. Yep. So it's a consultation with me and you and I will hop on a Zoom call. We'll chat through your gut stuff, what you're struggling with so that I can tailor which supplements would be best for you. So if you want to take advantage of that, you'll see that on the website. If you go to shop, you'll see that it's $80, but what that is it's $80 that will go towards your supplements. So that's just something to be aware of. Okay. Here's the link to the quiz in case anyone wants to take it. And I have a few more minutes here with you guys. So if you have any questions, I'm all yours. Anything on gut health, nutrition, let me know how you've been liking the Bloat-Free series so far. Anything on supplements. Like I said, Gut Personal has way more supplements than just those 4. Those are the 4 I recommend for bloating. But if you have questions on any of the others, I'm happy to talk about them. We have some great prebiotics, some allergy support, which is amazing this time of year. I know where I live, allergies are rampant right now. So that's been such a lifesaver for me. But if you guys don't have any questions, I won't keep ya. So there's the link to the quiz. You guys will get a full personalized protocol. And then when you spend $150 on those personalized supplements, we'll send you the Bloat-Free in 3 course for free. I hope you guys love that. It's a really popular course that people always really enjoy. So I think you'll get a lot out of it. And be sure to use your discount code BFS, say 10%. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. You're so welcome. I had so much fun. Next week, we're going to be on Instagram Live. So not on the Zoom, just be sure to tune into Instagram Live. It'll be on the Gut Personal Instagram page. So you'll see, I'm sure some emails come in about it, but you'll be on Gut Personal's Instagram page, 7 p.m. Eastern time, same time, but I'll be hopping on live. So if you have any questions regarding supplements, magnesium, anything like that, you can join me then. And I think that's about it. It was so great to see you all, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.